In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a complete guide on how to switch from controller to keyboard and mouse. So I'm going to keep it nice and simple while also giving you guys the best information that you need. So there's a lot to choose from when it comes to peripherals, but what I would recommend to do is go to Pro settings and seeing what kind of keyboards and mice that pros have, and usually they have the fastest equipment on the market, so that's a good way to find what kind of keyboard and mouse you want. But for me, what I have is a SteelSeries Apex Pro Mini and a Razer Viper V2 Pro. Now before you go buying something on Amazon, what you need to know first, and not many people talk about this, is your hand size and the way you grip your mouse. You don't want to accidentally buy something that's too big or too small for your hands, so what I recommend doing is to go look up a guide to see if your hand is small, medium, or large and see which mice cater to that size. Another thing worth mentioning is your mouse grip, and on screen I have a chart of different mouse grips. So there's palm grip, claw grip, and fingertip grip. And for me, I like to play fingertip, but you can see what kind of style you have if you just take your dad's mouse or something and try testing out what feels comfortable for you. But yeah, knowing what size your hand is a good way to save money. So now you have all that figured out, it's time to see what kind of keybinds and sensitivity that you need. Again, I recommend going back to Pro settings and seeing what sensitivity and keybinds your favorite pros have. If your favorite pro isn't on there for some reason, then you can just go to their Twitch chat and then do ! settings, and usually they have something. But if you want to do your own thing, then you can find an optimal keybind guide on YouTube, such as this video right here by Dala, and just find what's comfortable for you and what you can reach on your keyboard. Also, mouse space is very important, so if you have little to no mouse space, and that means you have to play in a higher sensitivity by default, which sucks because you can't make micro movements as easily as you can with low sensitivity. So starting out completely new, it's going to be really difficult at first. Your fingers are going to hurt, you have to take breaks, you're going to get frustrated easily. It's basically taking baby steps, but don't worry because this phase only lasts for about a week. So in the meantime, I recommend sticking mostly to creative and playing some pub matches with your friends or something like that, just to get a little bit in-game experience. So now I'm going to show you guys a couple drills that'll help you with your editing consistency and getting used to your new binds. So we're here in Raiders Mechanics Training Map V4, and the first drill I have for you guys is a Mongrel Classic. Just do this until you get to the end of the map. The next drill is basically the same thing, but this time it's actual Mongrel Classics. Just do that till you get to the end of the map. What this is going to do is help with your consistency in editing and your edit timing. Try to keep your crosshair placement as tight as possible, while also making the edit as far as possible. And the next drill is tunneling. This next drill is a movement drill because the one thing that I noticed about new keyboard players is that their movement is horrible. So what you can do to do that is literally just practice side jumps. This is just going to force you to have good movement at all times. So those drills are good and all, but what I think the best way and the fastest way to get used to your binds is by going into 0.8x speed and just freebowing. So after you have a routine set in stone, just make sure you keep playing, don't switch back, just keep consistent, and eventually you'll get better. And if you guys need any more drills or any more help with like crosshair placement, aim, editing, and stuff like that, go ahead and check out the rest of my channel. I have a bunch of videos on different stuff that you can watch to get better. And if your aim currently sucks on keyboard and mouse, then you can watch this guide right here.